We've really shifted into holiday season here at Five Things headquarters. Delta's making Christmas cookies.
Oh boy, I think they're done. Oh yeah.
While Prime is spinning the holiday tunes. Prime, I told you if you're playing Last Christmas by Wham, I'm going to mute it.
Oh, that's my favorite song.
That song, along with my favorite things, worst Christmas songs ever. Are they even about Christmas in any way?
You're not even about Christmas.
It's gonna break his heart when I tell him that Wham is not still together.
What?
As you may know, last week I announced a giveaway for 3 codes of Terraria. You had to enter a this week. I received so many. Thank you to all the contributors. I do not have the winners yet. I need to sit down, take a good look at all the different ones I've received, and choose. If you have entered and you already have the game, I cannot give you the code to give to someone else. However, I can give it to that person. If you win and you want to gift it to someone, that's perfectly fine. But let's start 5 things out of this world. 2 weeks ago, I mentioned a trilogy of science fiction books by a guy named Stephen Baxter that attempt to answer Fermi's paradox, which deals with alien life in the universe. Now, I'm not saying we found alien life yet, but we certainly found somewhere where it could exist. Using the new Kepler Space Telescope, NASA has discovered a roughly Earth-sized planet in the Goldilocks zone where water can exist in liquid form and is favorable for life. The wildest part of this whole discovery is how similar our systems are. The star in this solar system is very much like ours, and the planet in this solar system is very much like ours. If we could stand on the surface of this planet and breathe the atmosphere, it would be a nice 72 degrees. Now, I'm not saying there are little green men running around on the surface. And remember the last time I announced some major scientific discovery? Faster than light speed travel, my butt. But here's a discovery we can all get behind. The future of gaming is in the cloud. We're not going to be talking about console versus PC gaming in the future because you're just going to buy a game and it's going to exist on whatever platforms you own. And you'll just be able to play it here or play it there or whatever. OnLive is doing its best to put that future of gaming into your house now. OnLive Incorporated announced that it is bringing console-class gaming to tablets and phones with the revolutionary OnLive app for tablet and mobile platforms. A couple dozen games so far have been optimized for this technology. Basically what it means is you can play any current-gen game through a broadband connection on a computer somewhere that you don't even have to see, and all you need is an iPad. Or if you can afford it, a very normal-looking $50 controller attachment. This is insanity. This is going to change the way that video game consoles work and exist. The 8th generation is currently in the, I don't know, whatever step. Nintendo's clearly coming out with their 8th generation system first. But is there going to be a 9th generation video game console system? I don't think so. I think all these companies are going to just end up making set-top boxes that play Hulu and stuff. And speaking of PC gaming, let's talk about the Indie Gala bundle. So just like the Humble Bundle, say that 5 times fast, the Indie Gala is a charity developer partnership that allows you to save a whole bunch of money and get some great games for a great price. Over 30,000 copies have sold as of this recording for the Indie Gala, a collection of 5 games including In Momentum, Hacker Evolution Duality, Sarah, The Doodles Are Bugged, and Zombie Shooter 2. Okay, I don't know if it's Sarah or Syra, it's S-A-I-R-A. Anyway, it's inconsequential. Also, if you pay more than the average price, which currently is $1.50, come on guys, this is for charity. You also get Zombie Shooter 1 and some kind of add-on for the hacker game. If you head on over to SVM Gaming over the next couple days, I'll be putting up some videos of these video games and showing you what they're all about. Needless to say, for the price that you can name, they're worth it. I played 4 of the 5 games last night. Your Doodles Are Bugged is really fun. In Momentum is a really interesting first-person racer. I'm having problems with the controls, but we'll see how that goes over the next couple days. And the other game that I really enjoyed was Sarah. It kind of plays like N+, which is a Xbox Live Arcade game. I'm sure you can find it on PC. but there's an actual story to it. It's not just a puzzle jumper game. A Steam account is required to download and play all the games, so make sure you're signed up first. Zack Anner is a guy that I mentioned over a year ago on 5 Things number 3. At the time, he was competing to get his own show on the Oprah Winfrey Network, which at the time wasn't even up and running. He didn't make it into the top 5, which were the requirements for the contest, but now, a little over a year later, he is getting that show after all.
I'm here at Rooster Teeth Productions, the masterminds behind the popular web series Red vs. Blue. The first step to recording voiceover is several steps, which all need to be carried up. It's a process that everyone goes through.
In case you couldn't tell, Zack has cerebral palsy, but that does not stop him from being laugh-out-loud hysterically funny.
This is Zack voiceover, take 1.
Hi, I'm Zack Anner, and I may have cerebral palsy, but...
Hold on, it sounds like you're not sure what disease you have.
Well, I'm just reading it for the first time.
Yeah, but if you're talking about
Do
yourself...
you want me to say cerebral or cerebral?
How do you normally say it?
I don't know.
Of course, the best part about this video is that he produced it with the help of the guys at Rooster Teeth, and they know internet comedy.
He's talking, but his lips aren't moving. Hang on a second. I'm talking and my lips aren't moving. Who's there? It's your inner monologue. Oh, good.
It's quite possible that where you live, including where I live, this show is not going to be available for you. But he does have a YouTube channel that he supports with great content, very, very funny, and he is friends with the guys who work at Rooster Teeth. They were part of a comedy troupe together before they both made it big. There must be something in the water down in Austin, Texas. I don't know.
Andy Dufresne was a friend of mine. Is it all right if I do Shawshank Redemption?
Thanks to Mentium for retweeting this for me. I've never looked at the website Dorkly before, but they've got some pretty funny stuff going on over there.
I'm just not sure I need an agent before I even make my first game.
That's where you're wrong, Samus Sosa. I can take you places, baby. We're gonna break molds, shatter the status quo. They're gonna rename Nintendo Power Girl Power.
In at least 2 video clips on the website, this very fast-talking agent, who reminds me of a character we might see on Robot Chicken, tries to sell 2 very famous video game characters on things that we already know they're going to do.
Let's spew some idea chunks. Okay, I'm imagining a story-driven game. I narrate the cutscenes. Oh, yeah. Love that idea, Freebird. Let's do the complete opposite of it. You never talk ever under any circumstances.
It's genius writing and brilliant voice acting, and you gotta go check it out for yourself. As always, everything that I've talked about this week is in a link dump, the very first link in the info.
You stick with me and you're gonna make Boba Fett look like Dangar. Who's Dangar? I don't know. I don't read books.
That's it for 5 Things this week. Thanks for watching. Please leave a like below, and if you're not subscribed, I think there's a button up there that can take care of that. Next week will be another normal version of 5 Things, but the week after will be the 5 Things Christmas special. If you have any specially Christmas-themed things that you want to try and get in, please send me an email. The link is in the info below, of course. Follow me on Twitter at shawnvmartin. Check out my other channels, including 5 Things News and SVM Gaming, and I'll see you next week. Hey guys, I'm still here. I didn't actually go anywhere. So the computer's back up and running, so Gordon Freeman, Professor Martin, all my normal series are back, so they're here on the page if you want to click on them. Coming up soon, I'm going to have videos from the indie gala that I was mentioning on SVM Gaming, so they'll be available on the screen as well when they're ready. They're not ready right now. And lastly, in a couple hours, actually really soon, Ron Smalik is going to be posting the Grinchmas custom map that I'm very excited for. And I've done a playthrough of it, and I've done a behind-the-scenes video. They're actually currently uploading, so they'll be up before this video is up, but they might be hidden for a little while. They will also be on the screen so that you can go check them out. But before you do, make sure you play the map yourself, because you should really experience it. It's a great map. Ron has really outdone himself.